Hey there, all you guys and gals, you cats and kittens. It is time for the Dee and Johnny Show here at Comic Extravaganza Live. And I am the diesel punk prophet of pop culture, John Pica. Some of you know me better as Big Daddy Cool, Johnny Della Rocca. And along with me is the original geek girl, the porcelain doll herself, Dee Barty.
And the crowd goes wild. Yay!
And we have been absent for a couple of weeks. I've missed you so much, my darling. Oh my.
I've been cracking.
You have been, yeah. Is that what it is? Dee, let's see. The week before we had you had the yard sale.
The big Leapers Ford yard sale. So it wasn't just like me having the yard sale. It was like a massive 3-acre thing.
And then last week we had the return of Typhoid Dee.
Not funny.
It's hilarious.
Not funny.
All you longtime viewers. You know what? It occurred to me, Dee. We've got a lot of people tuning in brand new every week. And some of them, they're finding us because they're doing a search for new comics online or, pop culture or whatnot. They may not even know who we really are. And so it's Dee Barty. She's an actress and a model and a photographer, and you do hair and makeup. You love to do costuming. And obviously you're big time into Halloween. You ought to see the decorations outside the Nashville South studio here. And and my name's John. I'm an author. I'm an actor, magician, singer, and we're both broadcast personalities. I'm better known to most people as Big Daddy Cool, Johnny Della Rocca. That's my signature character. The zoot-suited swing hipster from the 1940s, and but you can find out more about us.
But I'm just Dee Barty, and I mean I don't have that's my real name. I don't have a character I play. That's just me.
Well, no, you do. Well, you know what? We can fix that. We can create a character. Oh my!
Any ideas? Email us.
Yes, email us at comicextravaganza@gmail.com. That'll be great. You can also connect with us on Twitter. If you're watching right now at graphicpolicy.com, our gracious host, you can tweet us right now at Live Comics.
Tweet.
That's comics with an X. Or at
Dee Barty. D-E-E.
Double E.
B-A-R-T-E-E.
Double E. And that refers to her last name. And nothing else.
I'd say so. Yeah. Very much.
Oh, I love this girl so much. So,
well, stop pulling her hair.
Well, I can't help it.
Messing up my
you remember when you were a little girl on the playground and the bully boy would pull your hair because he really liked you?
No.
That never happened?
No.
Really?
No. Boys didn't pick on me.
Really? You didn't have any boyfriends in elementary school?
I did, but they didn't pick on me.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh. That's kind of weird. Hey, have you seen... We haven't talked about this on Comic Extravaganza Live yet, so you're like the first one that I've been able to talk to about this. Have you seen the latest Star Wars trailer?
I have.
For The Force Awakens?
I'm pretty sure I have.
Yeah? It came out last week.
Pretty sure I have.
Yeah? I think it debuted during The Walking Dead. Or Monday Night Football. Monday Night Football.
I don't watch either one.
I thought you were into Walking Dead. No? Me neither.
I know. Remember we're both vampires are way scarier than
zombies.
zombies.
Vampires are awesome. But anyway, we'll talk about that more later on, maybe. Star Wars, Force Awakens, the pre-sale tickets went online last week.
Yeah, they're out. Mm-hmm.
Already breaking box office records. And the movie doesn't come out for 2 more months. It's insane. Did you get tickets yet?
No. Fighting those crowds.
I'm going to try to go online tonight and get some. I've tried a couple of times, and the Fandango keeps crashing because 88 million people tried to hit it. right when tickets went on sale and crashed it. It was crazy town.
You know, so like, what's the difference in seeing it at midnight and seeing it like the next day?
Well, from an experience standpoint and from a story standpoint, probably nothing. But there's something really cool about saying, I saw it at midnight. I stayed up. I
waited in line, and I saw it.
Yeah, I was there.
So let me let me make a small confession to you.
Yes.
Yeah, I did that for all the Twilight movies, me and my friends.
How do you feel about that now?
You know, I mean, so it brought a friend and me back together that we hadn't spoken to each other in a long time, and you know, so it's got a special place in my heart. And people make fun of it. Oh, Edward sparkles, but you know, it's still
vampires do not sparkle.
No, but they were still evil. And they still drink blood.
Okay, so
you know, I mean, so what? They sparkle.
I will tell you, Bryce Dallas Howard, who played the redheaded vampire chick, the bad one. What was her name?
Victoria.
Victoria. She was awesome.
There was two.
I know.
Rachel, starts with L. I can't remember how you say her last name.
I don't remember which one Bryce did or didn't do. If she was the first one or the second one.
She was the second one.
Yeah. She was awesome though. I love her. I want her to play Captain Marvel.
So, like Kristen Stewart, isn't that her name?
Yeah.
She sucked. Sorry. I did not like her. And then Rob Pattinson, I'm really going to piss some people off here. He sucked too. Didn't like him either. But I like the story. I read all the books, and it was a good story.
Well, you know, a lot of people feel the same way, and let's talk.
Oh my God! Did you know she had another book come out for the 10th anniversary of Twilight, and she mixed the characters around, and it's like, I can't, Bo and Eve or something like that, or the character names now. Don't quote me on that because I can't remember exactly. But the girl is the vampire, and the boy is the human now, and yeah, I haven't read it yet. I heard it was really bad.
Really?
Yeah.
I want to know. I never read any of the Twilight books. I did go see the first movie.
The books were so much better than the movies.
I was so disappointed. I went and saw the movie because I am a big fan of vampire movies. Yeah. I think as a character archetype, they're very cool. Mm-hmm. But I was going in hoping for Lost Boys. Instead, I got Sparkle Boys.
Well, you know what I liked about it, though? It wasn't all gory and nasty. And I'm not going to laugh at that. I don't think that's right.
Well,
but it wasn't gory. Like I can't handle, True Blood. That's just too much for me.
Yeah.
But I love Vampire Diaries, which is, just enough gore, just enough love story to...
Now, I've not seen True Blood, believe it or not. I have seen some of the Vampire Diaries. But
really?
Yeah. Well, you know what? It's because
I love that show.
I don't
it's
have
my
cable.
Favorite.
I don't have cable. Is True Blood on Netflix? Somebody.
HBO.
Well, I know. But is it available on Netflix now?
Probably.
Somebody tweet us and let me know if I can watch True Blood on Netflix. Because if I can, or on Hulu, I'll check it out.
I bet you can watch it on Hulu.
Yeah. So that would be awesome. But my favorite vampire movie of all time is The Lost Boys. You've seen The Lost Boys?
No. I don't know. I want to say I did when I was a kid.
Not kill.
I think I did as a kid, and it terrified me.
Well, there's some terrifying moments.
So yeah, that and Dusk Till Dawn.
Yeah, that's George Clooney and who else was in that?
I have no idea. Just remember George Clooney.
Yeah. Quentin Tarantino directed that. No. Lost Boys, I think, is the best vampire movie ever made. Ever. And you can quote me on that.
Ever.
Yeah.
Forever, ever, and ever.
So what else has been going on in your world, baby doll?
Just a lot of puking.
More information than I needed to know.
Well, you asked. That's why you weren't here last week. Because John was like, hey, you want to come film? And I'm like, mm-mm.
Well, before we get to the meat of tonight's episode, she was Typhoid Dee. This Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday, I'm appearing as Mr. Spark in Star Trek: The Wrath of Comic-Con. It's a murder mystery dinner theater show that I'm doing with Melodrama Theater, and we're traveling around. We're going to be at Dave & Buster's in Nashville on Saturday night, Crescent City in Gallatin this Thursday night, and then out at Big Bang Piano Bar in Murfreesboro Sunday afternoon. So go to melodramatheater.org for more details on that. And then, but this Friday night, the 30th, GMX. GMX is going on this coming weekend in Nashville, in Franklin actually, and it's not in Franklin. It is in Nashville. It's over at the Sheridan this year, and I'm going to be there Friday night with a panel, Steampunk versus Diesel Punk, and I've invited Dee to come along and to join me on the panel as my partner, and Dee doesn't know anything about steampunk or diesel punk.
Yeah, but I can make up stuff.
But do any of you really care? I mean, look at that smile.
Oh.
Look at this face. Look at this sweetie pie. You don't care if she knows a thing or has a thought in her head. That was a little bit of a backhanded compliment, wasn't it?
I had to think about that one.
But GMX is this weekend. I'll be there. And then Dee and Nancy of Cosplay Collective, they're doing the Cospitality Suite. And so they'll be there all weekend. You can come in, refresh, recharge, repair. And they'll be talking more about that this Wednesday night on Comic Extravaganza Live. Our Wednesday night show. So that'll be awesome. You should check it out and come see us. So, you know what, Dee? Here's the deal. We are the power couple of comics and geek culture. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Comic Extravaganza Live, the Dee and Johnny show. We are the power couple of comics and geek culture. Don't you agree?
I agree.
Yeah. And we look really cute together. Anyway, all right, you know what? We need to get down to what our fans are waiting to see and hear about.
What's that?
It's time for...
New Comics!
Yum! And we've got some cover artwork over here. We're
Excuse me while I bump you out of the way.
Yeah. All right.
It's now the T show. New Comics.
All right, go ahead. It's all yours.
Yeah, right? So this one's pretty. And this one's pretty.
All right, that's enough. That's enough of that. That's it. We just lost 2 million viewers just then. Actually, we may have gained 2 million viewers right then. So, hey, speaking of which, I'm just curious. Your opinion.
Okay.
All right. This is
Can't get this one wrong.
This is Dee's opinion time. Did you hear the news this week that Playboy is doing away with doing nude photo shoots, nude photo spreads?
Yes, I did.
Now, they're coming under a lot of heat.
Did you hear why, though?
No. Why?
Because apparently the female naked body isn't good enough anymore. Because of all the porn on the internet and all the...
Yeah, it doesn't have the same appeal. You know, you can get it anywhere. And so Hugh Hefner needs to make an adjustment to his magazine to make it have a broader appeal, more mainstream, and readjust to the tastes of today's market. I think it's smart business sense. But what do you think?
I think it's still naked ladies, and I think it's gross. So
really,
I mean,
you don't think it's a good move?
What if that was your daughter?
Hey, listen. If my daughter wanted to pose in lingerie and be a lingerie model, I'd help her be the best lingerie model
But this isn't
ever.
lingerie.
They're not going to be nude anymore. No more nudity. No.
Well, I'm talking about...
No sexual contact in Playboy anymore.
Don't even get me started.
I was just thinking about it because you were talking about pretty and stuff, and that, I don't know, it made me think.
I mean, no, I didn't realize that that's what they were doing. No more.
Yeah.
I mean, that's cool.
Yeah, it's going to be more of a mainstream men's interest in fashion magazine. You know, more highbrow than FHM or Maxim.
Okay.
That's right, FHM isn't around anymore. More highbrow than Maxim, but, you know, much, I mean...
Well, you know, I guess he's trying to leave a little bit to the imagination, which seems to work better.
Yeah, and you know what? Every guy in the audience can mark the first issue of Playboy they ever saw. They remember. Either they stole it from their dad, or their dad gave it to them, or they stole it from their neighbor's dad, or, you know, or they stole it from a supermarket news rack. Yep, I remember. Anyway, all right, it's time for new comics. That's what we're here for. And the first one up that you said is pretty.
It's pretty.
This is called Airship Enterprise. Make sure you hold that up high. And this is by Brian Denham. It's probably pronounced Denham. But, you know, here we've got a habit of emphasizing
Denham.
The ham.
This is from Brian Denham. How you doing?
And he is the creator of Steam Queens, which is one of my favorite series, actually. And he's the artist of Iron Man, Hypervelocity, The X-Files, and Green Hornet comics. He's a regular mainstay of the Victorian Secret specials. So,
nice reading.
Yeah, well, you know, that's why I put notes here. Trekking into the steampunk undiscovered country with Airship Enterprise. If you like your Star Trek, but you want a steampunk version of it, that's what this is. It's steampunk Star Trek. So you got the Airship Enterprise instead of the Starship Enterprise. And, yeah.
Nice.
So Captain Janice Tibbs and her intrepid airship crew are assigned to investigate a distress call. Dun, dun, dun. Anyway, for you steampunk and Star Trek fans.
Okay.
Ooh, I'm excited about this. So this is Hellboy and the BPRD, Bureau of Paranormal Research and Defense, 1953. This is basically Hellboy Year 2. The previous series, 1952, was his very first mission, and one of my favorite series in the last year. This one is his basically Year 2, second mission, I guess. Bruton Home in England. That's where he's investigating a phantom hand of murder and a demonic water spirit. And it's reminiscent of early Magnolia masterpiece, The Corpse. It's basically Hellboy's first ghost hunt.
Yeah, I totally just kind of drifted off into space while you're talking.
Are you not into Hellboy?
No.
Have you ever seen the movies?
Yes.
You didn't like them?
No.
Are you crazy?
Yes. No! It's just my opinion.
I'm starting to rethink that power couple thing.
You didn't like Twilight. Are you crazy?
Yes.
See? Shut up. Next topic.
Wait, do you still like Twilight?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
That's cute. Anyway, Howling Commandos.
I went to all the conventions and everything.
Did you really?
They had a ball, and I dressed up in this really pretty red ball gown. It was awesome.
Oh, how did I never know this about you?
Because I never told you.
Oh.
I just sat back quietly while everybody was talking about it, going, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, real vampires don't sparkle. All right, so
They do in my book. Now you know. You know, if I said I think sparkly men are hot, you would go throw some glitter on right now.
do you think sparkly men are hot?
I mean, kind of.
Where's the glitter?
See? See?
All right, hidden deep beneath Area 13. Deep. It's a clandestine headquarters of Stake. S-T-A-K-E. A top secret division of S.H.I.E.L.D. S-H-I-E-L-D.
Shoot.
First day with her new hands. And Stake, this facility, Stake, houses aliens, mythical beasts, and all manner of extra-normal entities. And is under the command of legendary soldier Dum Dum Duggan. These monsters What? Are you...
Really?
Don't laugh at Dum Dum.
I'm sorry, really?
Dum Dum was in The Winter Soldier and Captain America.
Dum Duggan.
Yeah, he was.
Come on, guys, you do better than that.
Dum Dum Duggan has been around since the 1940s.
I'm
He is a mainstay
name.
of the Marvel universe.
Dum Duggan. I mean, really?
He kind of does maybe talk like that,
Come
but
on.
he's the one with the handlebar mustache and wears the derby, and he was awesome in Captain America: First Avenger and the flashback scenes of Winter Soldier and on Agent Carter. Great character. In this series, he's actually a life model decoy. He's actually a life model decoy. She's not going to do it live. Anyway, and he's leading this team of the Marvel Monsters. Yeah, okay. So he's leading a team of these Marvel Monsters. You've got Goram, you've got Man-Thing, Werewolf by Night, you got the Hamajigger, the Missing Link or Creature of the Black Lagoon, you got Frankenstein's Monster, and up here you got, I forget what they call it, Hit Monkey. I think that's what they call him. He's a monkey that is an assassin. He's a hitman. That's the coolest idea ever! Hitman monkeys? Better than flying monkeys, I'll tell you that. Anyway, so the whole new, all different Howling Commandos of S.H.I.E.L.D. #1 on store shelves this Wednesday, the 28th. Ooh! I am really excited about this. This is issue number 5. It's the final issue of Where Monsters Dwell. This is a spin-off of Secret Wars. And in the Phantom Eagles world, they're trapped between World War I and World War II. He's a famous fighting ace who has found himself wrapped up in this caper captured by Amazons. Amazonian women. And, man, he's in deep, deep stuff. I can't figure out how this is going to end. Because in the last issue, he was leading an army of pygmy soldiers. You can't see my hand because it's below the camera, but they're pygmy soldiers who were going to go up against the Amazons, and the Amazons just completely slaughtered the pygmies. Little dwarves laying around. I mean, it was bad. It was bad. Not funny, Mr. Cameraman. There's nothing funny about dwarf armies being slaughtered. At all. Tim, I'm sorry. Tim Randall's our Jarvis, who helps us out. He's a dwarf. No joke. What are you laughing for, Mr. Cameraman? I'm telling the truth. He's the coolest guy, and he hates it when I make fun of dwarves and make light of their. Did you know that this is Dwarf Awareness Month? It really is. Digging it deeper. Working in a coal mine, going down, down, down. Anyway, Pygmy Army slaughtered. Amazons. I don't know how it's going to end. Oh, and this is New Avengers #2. New Avengers #2. Now, Dee, you may not have known this, but did you know you're not interacting with me anymore? I've said something to make her upset. I'm a little bit worried. What did I say?
You noticed, huh?
What did I say?
Trying to talk, and you're like, yeah. Okay. It's the Johnny show. I'll just stand here and look pretty. Yeah.
Okay, then. What did you want to say? I'm sorry.
Oh, God, I don't remember now. That was like 4 comics ago. All I know is I'm mad because you shushed me.
See what we do? We measure the time on the show by comics. That was 4 comics ago. Well, I love you, baby. Anyway,
why is the cameraman down there?
I don't know. He doesn't. He's
You're like,
slacking on the
Mr.
job.
Cameraman.
He just peeks up there to make sure it's still running every now and again. Yep, it's still going. All right.
Easiest job ever.
New Avengers 2. So Secret Wars has happened, and it, like I predicted 2 years ago, on our previous show, it rebooted the Marvel Universe. It kind of started everything over, and one of the new series is the New Avengers, and it's basically a mashup of the Young Avengers and the Mighty Avengers from pre-Secret Wars. You got it? Okay. And so they are mashed up together, and being led by Songbird and Sunspot, and they're actually the book is called The New Avengers, but they're actually they're actually the new AIM, Avengers Idea Mechanic, something like that. I can't remember what it stands for. But not Advanced Idea Mechanics, but Avengers something. Anyway, so they've taken over AIM. They've taken over AIM Island. It's now Avengers Island. And but here we have the Maker. He is back and causing trouble for the New Avengers. It's a pretty cool series. You should check it out. It's a lot of fun, and if you like fun comics, this is a great one for you.
This is the one for you.
Or Unbeatable Squirrel Girl. First name with my new tongue. Anyway, there's a ton of new comics out.
You know what? I'm interested to see if somebody can figure out how many times you've said that just since we've been working together.
Well, I get a new tongue every day. So every day is the first day with my new tongue.
Well, you said that, like, we filmed an episode before, and you said it, I swear it was like 7 times, and I'm like, really? How many new tongues do you have?
Every day, every show.
You change them out like
I do.
wigs?
I do, because you got to have a fresh one for every show.
I'm mad at you.
Why?
Because you yeah-yeah'd me.
I yeah-yeah'd you. I don't remember doing that. What did I yeah-yeah you about?
Oh, you go back and look.
Is that what I did?
Yeah.
We'll let the tail. Did we get any tweets?
No. If we did, they're not popping up here.
We got nobody reaching out to us on the Twitter. It's sad.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we need to go. We gotta go. I want to remind everyone: pick up my book, Tales from the Flip Side, on Amazon, Barnes and Noble, Audible, or iTunes, and help us fund this show. Visit our sponsor, Comic Bento. There's a link in the show notes below. And next week we will do a box opening from Comic Bento. It's on the way. We're going to open the October Masks box, which was curated by Gail Simone. Big time comic book writer. Yeah. So that'll be a lot of fun. But visit them, click the link in our show notes, and that'll take you to our affiliate link. And if you sign up and subscribe, you're going to help us, and we could use all the help we can get.
Especially John, because he pissed me off. I'm taking him out back and beat him.
Ooh, how exciting. All right. Anyway, we also want to thank graphicpolicy.com for hosting us. Yay! Make sure you subscribe to their news feed. I told you, first day with my new tongue. Subscribe to their news feed. They got the best, most updated news. And they cover independent comics. So if you're into some of the stuff that we talk about, check them out. Obviously, we can't cover all the comics that come out in a week. I only cover the stuff that really I care about. But you might have something that you want to care about, and you want to go to a local comic book shop, find something cool, try it out. If you need help finding a local comic book shop, you can go to comicstorelocator.com, and or you can go to Comixology. Comixology.com, I'm a big fan. I know a lot of you viewers hate digital comics, but I think they serve a very real purpose. Because, not everyone has a comic book shop in their town. They can't, go. Some people don't even have a Barnes & Noble or a Books A Million. They have no place to get comics.
Sad, really.
It is really sad, but they can get them at comiXology.com in digital format, and I support that. So, anyway, any last words, baby doll?
No. Yeah.
If you like the show, tell 200-300 of your closest friends and family. And until the next time, swing hard, swing often. We'll catch you on the flip side.